The drama has just escalated in the automotive world as Matt Armstrong has made a shocking revelation about Alex's Bugatti Chiron rebuild. After months of proving the doubters wrong and bringing a supposedly impossible project back to life, the team has hit another major roadblock. The Chiron still needs a custom windshield and the rare roof glass above the driver's seat, and right now, Matt is searching for someone capable of manufacturing them. The timing couldn't be more significant. This rebuild is almost finished, directly challenging the narrative that only Bugatti can repair a Chiron. But before this hypercar can return to the road, Matt must solve a problem that very few people in the world have ever faced. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Because what's happening to Matt Armstrong right now proves that not every Bugatti part can be easily sourced, reverse engineered, or 3D printed without some level of manufacturer support. For months, Matt has shown that many components can be repaired, replaced, or recreated outside Bugatti's network. But the windshield and roof glass are a completely different challenge. These aren't parts you can simply order from another supplier or print in a workshop. They require highly specialized manufacturing, and that's exactly why this latest obstacle is so important. So before we go any further, let's play the clip and hear what Matt had to say himself.
News on the purple Bugatti Chiron. So, I did say in the previous video there wasn't going to be a new video on that for a while until we make the body panels. The body panels have been made, which is sick, but we still need somebody to make the windshield and the little glass above the driver's seat. So if you're that guy, all my US guys, Miami guys, whatever, let me know. Or maybe even if you're in Europe or the UK and you can travel or could do it by not being there somehow, let me know. We need to get that windshield done. We want to do the top speed run, but we can't do it without a windshield. Let me know, message me in my DMs, we can get this windshield built.
Now, if you've been following this rebuild from the beginning, you'll understand why this latest update is such a massive development. Matt Armstrong has built his reputation on doing things that most people consider impossible. Time and time again, he's taken heavily damaged supercars that insurance companies wrote off, manufacturers gave up on, and critics dismissed as hopeless cases, then somehow brought them back to life. But nothing compares to this Bugatti Chiron project. From the moment Matt bought the wrecked Chiron, people questioned whether it could even be repaired. This wasn't a lightly damaged supercar. This was one of the most expensive and technologically advanced vehicles ever built, and the damage was so severe that many believed the car would never drive again. Yet despite all the doubts, Matt kept pushing forward. Every time a new obstacle appeared, he found a way around it. When parts were unavailable, he sourced alternatives. When components seemed impossible to repair, he found specialists capable of rebuilding them. When costs spiraled out of control, he kept the project moving. And slowly, piece by piece, the Chiron started coming back to life. That's why this latest revelation feels so different. Because for the first time in a very long time, Matt isn't presenting a solution. He's presenting a problem. And more importantly, he's publicly asking for help. What's fascinating is that this isn't happening during the early stages of the rebuild when major components were missing and countless unknowns still existed. It's happening right at the finish line. Matt recently revealed that the replacement body panels have already been made. That alone represents an enormous achievement considering how difficult it is to reproduce parts for a Bugatti Chiron. The project is now incredibly close to completion, closer than it's ever been. Which is exactly why this latest setback is so surprising. Because after overcoming years of challenges, after solving problem after problem, after proving countless doubters wrong, the entire rebuild has now been stopped by something most people wouldn't even think twice about. A windshield. Think about that for a second. Not the engine, not the transmission, not the suspension, not the electronics, not the custom carbon fiber bodywork. Not any of the incredibly complex systems that make a Bugatti Chiron one of the most advanced hypercars on Earth. A piece of glass. On the surface, that sounds ridiculous. Most people hear the word windshield and immediately assume the solution is simple. Call a supplier, order a replacement, install it, problem solved. But this isn't an ordinary car, and this isn't an ordinary windshield. This is a Bugatti Chiron, one of the rarest hypercars ever produced. A vehicle engineered to travel at speeds most road cars can only dream about. Every component has been designed to operate under extreme conditions. including the glass, and that's where things become complicated. Because Matt isn't asking where he can buy a windshield, he's asking if anyone can actually manufacture one. That distinction is incredibly important. If replacement windshields were readily available, this wouldn't be a story. The fact that Matt is reaching out publicly tells you everything you need to know. This isn't a supply issue. It's a manufacturing issue. The challenge isn't finding the glass. The challenge is finding someone capable of creating the glass. And according to Matt, that search is now extending far beyond the United Kingdom. He's effectively casting the widest net possible: Europe, America, anywhere. Anyone with the expertise required to manufacture a Bugatti Chiron windshield and the roof glass above the driver's seat is being encouraged to get in touch. That alone shows how specialized this challenge really is. Because if there were dozens of companies capable of doing it, Matt would already have a solution. Instead, he's publicly appealing to the automotive community for help. And that tells us something important. Even after years of rebuilding the world's most advanced hypercars, some components remain incredibly difficult to reproduce outside the manufacturer's network. In many ways, this challenge highlights just how far Matt has already come. Think back to the beginning of this project. Most people weren't debating whether the car could reach the finish line. They were debating whether the rebuild would even get off the ground. The assumption was that a damaged Chiron would inevitably need Bugatti's direct involvement. That was the common belief. After all, Bugatti isn't like most manufacturers. The company operates in a world where repair bills can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, where servicing can cost more than entire luxury vehicles, where specialized procedures often require factory approval and manufacturer oversight. For years, many people assumed independent workshops simply couldn't compete in that environment. Yet Matt has spent years challenging that assumption. One obstacle at a time, one repair at a time, one breakthrough at a time. He's repeatedly demonstrated that solutions exist outside traditional manufacturer channels, unlike a damaged suspension component, unlike a body panel, unlike an interior trim piece. Glass manufacturing operates in an entirely different world. Creating a windshield for a hypercar isn't simply a matter of cutting glass into the correct shape. The dimensions must be precise. The curvature must be exact. The optical quality must meet strict standards. The structural properties must be correct. And everything must fit perfectly into a vehicle that was originally designed around incredibly tight tolerances. A tiny mistake can create major problems. Wind noise, leaks, distortion, poor fitment, safety concerns. The list goes on. That's why finding the right manufacturer could be just as important as finding the windshield itself. And the clock is ticking. Because Matt has already confirmed that major progress is continuing elsewhere. The body panels are done. The project is advancing. The finish line is visible. For the first time in years, fans can realistically imagine the completed Chiron sitting there, fully rebuilt and ready for its first proper drive. Ready for the tests. Ready for the top speed runs. Ready to prove that this entire journey wasn't impossible after all. Yet despite being so close, one final obstacle remains standing in the way. And that's what makes this story so compelling.